Hey friends, welcome back to the Destination Baby and Kids YouTube channel. This is Gina. I am your host and I'm here today to go over the Thule Urban Glide 4 with you. Now, candidly, I just made an entire video about this and I realized I didn't show some important aspects of it, so I want to remake it and go over it with you in a more meaningful way. So hopefully I'll touch on everything this time. So here we go. This guy is a new offering from Thule. So Thule's always had the Urban Glide stroller, which was a running stroller that they made with 3 wheels, very long. This is a new option from them. This is a 4-wheeled all-terrain activity stroller. So if you like to get out, go walking, do that kind of thing, but you don't need the stroller to sprint through a triathlon, this could be a really awesome candidate for you. This stroller is going to clock in at about 28 pounds. It's also going to cost $699. It's right in line with the price point of a lot of the 4-wheeled all-terrain strollers. If you look at the Nuna Mix Next, that's going to be $800. If you were to look at the Bumble Ride Era, that one I believe is $700 as well. So it's right in line with the other strollers that I would compare it to. The other thing about this guy is that this has a really easy one-handed twist fold. So when you fold it up, it'll lock together. There's a little lock on the side of it, and it weighs about 28 pounds, maybe 27, 28 pounds. It does have an aluminum frame, and the tires are air inflatable. So these are not just puny little baby plastic tires. These are like the real deal. So if you do serious walking, this is a really nice option. I know air inflation sometimes isn't everybody's favorite thing to do, but it does give you the ability to really fill them up or to have them be softer depending on the terrain that you're going through. Speaking of all terrain and the terrain that you're going through, obviously the stroller has swiveling front tires, but you're going to be able to lock them. There's a lock piece directly on the bottom of the stroller, which will fix your front tires from being swiveling to locked. And now when you're back on level surface, you can get them to be swiveling again. The tires are also removable, so if you needed to clean them for any reason, you'd be able to remove them and do that. Same is true of the rear tires. They are removable as easily as well. It's a 1-button push and you pull out. The stroller itself, on the handle, there's a number of different positions, probably like 5 or 6. I had a dad in here today that was 6'9", and this stroller handle height was perfectly sufficient for him. I'm about 5'5", so for me, I'd lower it down. But he said that he appreciated the way that the handle felt very ergonomic, and I would agree. This placement of the way that the handle sits with your hands feels very nice for like long distance walking or anything that you're doing. Now, this stroller also has a very accommodating cargo basket. So like I said before, that basket will hold 22 pounds. It has a zipper on the rear of it for a little pocket to store stuff and hide stuff. And it has a cover which will Velcro and also zip completely off. I do like that because if you're running or doing any kind of heavy walking, stuff is gonna, mud especially, is gonna kick up onto the stuff in your basket. So to have a covered basket is really nice. Even if you're like, why would I care about that? It's a good feature to have, and I do love that it's built in here. So the stroller has a lot of nice features. Additionally, a good recline. And the recline in conjunction with this leg rest that they have, which is pretty sweet. They have it on the Urban Glide 3 as well, but I just think it's really nice. It gives you a really nice flat surface to be able to do a diaper change on the go. So like, this doesn't matter if you're a mall walker, because in the mall, there's a bathroom and you can always change the diaper because there's a big changing station and everything's easy. If you're out walking in nature, you will go on walks. There are no porta potties. There are no places to change. I don't want to lay my kid down on like a pine cone ground. It's really nice here that I'd be able to do that on the go and then just keep moving. So I do think it's a really nice feature. Additionally, on top of that, when it's reclined and this massive canopy is expanded, you do have the option to open up not one mesh window, so we've got one right here, but there is an additional one on the back of the stroller recline. It's been a long time since I've seen a brand do this, and I think this is really clever, and it shows that they care quite a bit about the child being cool. So if you are an outdoor person, this is incredible. I think that's a really nice feature that they've included that. Yeah, and then in addition to that, we can cover this hole up, which is really nice, because if it's windy, maybe we don't want wind blowing through on them. You have an additional window on the canopy to be able to see directly in and see the child. So I think it's nice that they give parents the option of like having mesh ventilation or having just a peekaboo window. They don't say, oh, you only get one or the other. They give you both, which is actually pretty nice. Again, we can zip this all back up just so it stays neat looking for our customers when they come into the store. And then additionally, very easy to sit the seat upright. It's sort of an infinite recline system where you just pull it to sit it upright. Very easy. And I'm trying to think of anything else. Oh, car seat. Yeah, so we can do Cybex, Nuna, Maxi Cozy, Kleck. There are a number of different brands that will click onto the car seat. Click onto the stroller. I was just looking at a car seat, so I said car seat. I will pop these on, and I am really, really impressed with these adapters. So these adapters are newer for them. Their older adapter was kind of bunk. This new one, way, way easier to do, and it's giving us clear indicators that it's hooking on to the stroller nicely. So that's a really nice feature. We're not like wondering if it's on there. It's just definitely connecting and then locking. And then now we can rock and roll with an infant seat. So right here, I have the Nuna Pippa Air RX on it. Because this color, this soft beige, this like, I don't know, man. I just thought this looked really, really nice together. Again, this has the same suspension as the other Urban Glide, so it's up and down and left and right. And you also have the handbrake to slow, which I think is really great for going down a hill. But yeah, so you've got lots of options with it. You could certainly remove all the fabric, like I said before. If you wanted a naked frame and just the car seat on here, or just a sold separately bassinet on here, you could do that with all of the fabric removed and have sort of like an all-terrain snap and go. Be like a Hulk Hogan snap and go on steroids. I mean, pretty amazing. So yeah. You're really not limited, and that's really the coolest part about it. It of course folds with the adapters on it as well, but you're not limited to staying home and like never getting out or ever doing anything interesting because you have the 4-wheel all-terrain stroller. And I just think it's really nice. The 3-wheel strollers are definitely great, but I love this stroller because it's a little bit shorter nose to tail than your typical 3-wheel stroller, so bringing it indoors doesn't feel like you're getting in anybody's way or taking up a ton of space. So, like I said, if you have questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. Please feel free to hit like. Also, you can subscribe to the channel. That way you can see all the new stuff immediately as we post the videos. So if you're enjoying them, definitely do that. And if it makes sense to share this video with someone, we would encourage you to do that because sharing is caring. And this is a brand new sweet product and everybody wants to be in the know. And Thule is a great brand. They've been around for quite a while, Swedish, you know, quality. So thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to watch our other videos like of the Urban Glide 3 or comparing the Thule Urban Glide 4 to the Urban Glide 3. And we'll also be making a Thule side-by-side double video coming up really soon. Thanks so much for watching.